Good morning, my dear friends. Wish you a very happy Sunday at the very outset and welcome you back to this 40-day special series about what we should give up for Lent. The 40 things that we should give up in Lent. And today, the 12th day, the theme I have chosen to reflect with you is that we should give up negativity. It's not what happens to us, not so much what happens to us, but how do we react to what happens to us? That matters a lot. How do you see things? What is your outlook about what has happened to you? That matters a lot. And there are two possible ways of living our life. Either we can live in positivity or its opposite, negativity. It all depends on our perception, our outlook, the way we see things. Suppose there is glass here, and if I ask people, what do you see here? Some people will say, I see the glass has half of the water. And then the same glass, some others will say, I see half glass empty, person to person. So today, how do we things, how do we see things is what matters. Therefore, let us learn to see things in a positive way, not in a negative way. A man had a dog, and he took it for hunting together with his friend. And they were hunting. After a few hours, they caught some ducks. And in the pool, when this man hunted for the ducks, the duck to its owner. So it did like that 3 4 times. The man was hunting the duck, and then the dog was running across on the water, and then it was bringing the prey, the duck, to its master. So this man asked his friend, what do you see? Do you see anything special? The man said, yes, I see one thing, that your dog is not able to walk on the water. That is what is perception. But the fact is that the dog is not only able to walk, but it is running. It is running and catching the ducks and then bringing back. But the man failed to see it, So that is the perception. Because he has a very plant and ask, what do you see? One man will say, oh, I see a rose above the thorn. That's what one's perception is. I see a rose above the thorn. And the same rose plant, when another person sees it, he will say, I see a thorn below the rose. So the first man sees the flower above the thorn, but the second person sees the thorn below the rose. Who is right? Who is wrong? Both are right and both are wrong. There is nothing right or wrong, but it's only a positive way or a negative way that you are looking at things. Monk, and this monk was allowed only to speak 3 words after 3 years. And in this 3 years' time, he cannot utter and speak any word. So at the end of the 3 years of silence, when he was asked to speak the 3 words that were permitted, he said, the food isn't good. He had the opportunity to say 3 words, and all that he did was to complain about the food. And after 3 years, again, he was silent. And at the end of the 3 years, he was permitted to speak another 3 words. And he said, my room isn't good. Again, he had the opportunity to say only 3 words. And then that's what matters a lot in life. So in this season of Lent, let us give up this negative mentality, negative perception. Let us try to see the rose above the thorn and not the thorn below the rose. Then our life can be a very happy one. no matter what happens to us. And it matters how do we react and respond. So if you are inspired by this short video, I request you to please share with everybody and invite your friends to do the same. And please subscribe and share. Thank you. And then we will meet tomorrow with another inspirational topic. Until then,